Number 3 on page 101. It talks about two triangles. Triangle RST and triangle UVW are similar right triangles. Triangle RST has legs that measure 9 inches and 12 inches. This is a rate. And this goes with triangle RST. I'm putting that in parentheses up top. If the longer leg of triangle UVW measures 42 inches, what is the length of the shorter leg of triangle UVW? UVW is going to go over here. Where do I put 42 and why?
By 9. No, by 12.
Why am I putting it by the 12?
12 is longer.
Because what?
12 is longer than that.
12 is the longer side on that triangle, so the 42 goes with the longer side. These are my longer sides.
What would make it a shorter side?
The words, if they said 42 was the shorter side, then I would put it by the 9. But because I have to read, it says the longer leg is 42. Who's longer out of 9 and 12? 12. So the longer ones have to correspond. They have to match. These are the, if these are the longer, then these are the what? Shorter. What do I put next to 9? Over here, X. Now 9/12. What can I do with 9/12?
You can divide.
Simplify. What will I get?
3. No, 3, 4.
3/4. So then that's going to be a new proportion. 3/4, 42x. Now what? I don't want the answer, so don't shout it out. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do.
Oh, you multiply 42 by 3.
42 times 3, then divided by 4. Good. What can I do with the 42 and the 4?
You can
Simplify. I always want to simplify my fractions, y'all. This is a fraction. This is 42 over 4 and 3 over 1. What do 42 and 4 have in common? Pardon?
4.
2. How many times does 2 go into 42? 21. Cross it out. I now have 21 times 3. How many times does 2 go into 4? Cross it out. I now have 2. This is a new problem. 21 times 3 over 2. No more simplifying left because these are odd numbers up top and this is even at the bottom. 21 times 3.
63.
63 over 2. 63 over 2 and 63 is odd. What kind of number am I going to have for my answer? A decimal. Cross out the ones that aren't decimals. What is half of 63?
31.
31 and a half. Why would 73.5 not work? Because it's bigger than the 63 and I'm cutting 63 in half. Okay? Sanjia calculated the distance between his home and New Orleans, Louisiana. The scale on the map shows that a half an inch represents 20 miles. What is that? A ratio. Good. 1/2 inch, 20 miles. You must write down your initial ratio so you know what to do. Does it always have to go top to bottom? No, it can go left to right. It can start at the right and go top to bottom if you wanted it to, or you can put it at the bottom. It does not matter. Remember, there are several different ways to write a proportion. If the distance between Sanjia's home and New Orleans is 7 1/4 inches on the map, what is the actual distance in miles from his home to New Orleans? What do they give me, inches or miles? So where do I put 7 1/4? Top right. And this is a fraction, but I have a decimal.
7.25.
7 1/4.
You can
Put X next to the 20.
And I put X next to the 20.
you simplify 0.5 to 7.5.
You can, but it's easier to just cross multiply this. Because I'm still going to get a fraction. This is 50 cents. This is $7.25. So I'm going to have a half left over still. I want whole numbers because look at my answers. They're all whole numbers. So what am I going to do? 7 1/4 times 20 divided by half. 7.25 times 20 divided by a half. Come to the side. 7.25 times 2. Why am I not putting the 0 there?
It's not necessary.
Because I can bring it back later. 2 times 5. 10. 2 times 2 plus 1.
5,
2 times 7.
14,
Bring back my 0. Now how many times do I move my decimal? 2. What's my answer?
145
Over what?
over 0.5.
Over 0.5. Can I have a decimal down here?
No.
This is not over 2. A half is not the same as 2. They are reciprocals. Please don't say that. Because I can't have a decimal here, I need to move this one place to the right. Whatever I do to the bottom, my new fraction is 1450 divided by 5. Come down here, divide by 5. 5 into 14. 2. 2 times 5. 10 minus, or 10 from 14.
4,
Bring down the 5 into 45.
9,
My answer is 29, right? Nope.
no,
Am I done dividing? No, I need to go to this last place. 9 times 5.
45,
Pay attention. Bring down the what?
0,
How many times does 5 go into 0?
0,
Now I'm done. I have filled up all these places. This is a 0. What is my final answer? 290. Look, they tried to trick me. They put 145 there. If I would have stopped here, I would have been like, yup, I'm done. Nope. You have to make sure you're thorough and you complete that cross multiplication and division. Don't forget any steps. XYZ and RST, they are similar. What is the perimeter of RST? Perimeter is a 3rd and 4th grade, put your hand down, concept. How do you find perimeter? Add what? All the sides. Okay? But they want me to add all these sides. Do I have these two? So what must I do? Get them how? Make a proportion. That's what I've been doing. That's what I wrote at the beginning of my notes. How many proportions do I need? 2, because I'm missing how many sides? 2. So let's start with X and Y. All right. Tell me what to put in here. 15. Sure. Who does 15 correspond to? 6.
I switch it.
Give me something else.
And then 4 and next.
4. And who does 4 correspond to? You just said it? X. Where do I put 4? Under the 15 or the 6?
15.
No. 4 is not with the 15 at all.
oh, 6,
It's with the 6. They're on the same shape. So these are shape. And these are the same shape. This is the same what? No. 15 and 6. X and 4 are in the same what? Same sides or locations. You have to be careful with those proportions. Cross multiply then. What's 15 times 4?
60.
And then what's 60 divided by 6? X is 10. Bam. Y. What do I put?
You put 15.
15. Sure. Who else?
10.
5.
15 and 5 where?
You put 5
Under
next to
15.
Nope. 5 and 15 are not correlated whatsoever.
15 is 6.
15 is 6. I'm not dealing with X anymore. I'm dealing with Y. Where does Y go? On the top or the bottom? Nope. Y is not on this shape. It goes next to the 15 and 5. Guys, 15 and Y are on the same shape. Y and 5 are on the same side or location. You have to know where to place these things. Got it? Yes.
Wait. So you change the way you wrote the proportion from the first place?
What did I say about proportions about 2 or 3 times now?
That doesn't be right.
How many ways?
2.
Several. More than 2.
Okay.
Okay? So,
15 times
here I'm multiplying who and who,
15 and 5.
and then I'm dividing by
6.
15 times 5 divided by 6.
75.
75 over 6 is going to be a decimal. 6 goes into 75 how many times? 12 times 6 is great. 75 minus 72.
3.
Bring down the
0.
6 into 30.
5.
A half. 12 and a half. Y is 12.5. So I need to get rid of my answers that don't have what? A decimal. By A, by D. Who's left? What do I have to do?
B and C.
You have to add.
Alright, B and C are left and I have to add. Add what? 6, 4, and 5?
No, the X and Y.
The X and Y and 15. 10 plus 12 and a half plus 15.
18.5.
Nope, more than 18. Look at these answers.
It's 37.5.
37.5. Why is B not the answer? I could have chosen my answer a long time ago. Why is B not it? Because what? But why? Why is B wrong?
If you to add it, it wouldn't. Wait.
No. Why? Yes. Because it ends with a quarter. I need something that ends with 50 cents. I don't have any quarters down here. Go ahead. I didn't even need to add those numbers. I could have just looked at this and said, oh, that's a 0.5. 12 plus 10 is about 22 plus 15 more. Yep, makes sense. Guys, this is all about what makes sense. 9 times out of 10, you don't have to completely work out these problems, even on the star, unless it's a griddable question. It's 10-10. Don't ask to go anywhere. Yes. Yes.
Wait, we do this.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. Excuse you. Excuse you. I have one more question that I can do. You're not gonna waste my time. This is not homework. I wrote that at the top.
I'm gonna put water on my face.
Not homework.
So I'm gonna put water on my face.
Is this correct?
Who y'all are wasting my time?